Well, now for something completely different. We are in the heart of Amish country at this gig out here in Indiana, and here's the venue. It's the Blue Gate Performing Arts Center. Just seeing. I'm seeing horse-drawn carts everywhere. People on bicycles. One is passing by right now. Pretty dangerous on these highways. It's a fascinating other culture. More in Pennsylvania. It's really unique, and I find it so fascinating to be out here. Here we go. And then there's Okay, so let me take you back and show you the venue. Here we are. Here's the venue down here. There'll be a bit of a walk involved in this one. I wanted to get out to the highway to catch some of the horse-drawn and bicycle modes of transportation. One of the great bonuses of touring is just seeing the rest of the world. And when you get into areas like this, that I'm sure there's Amish community in Los Angeles in the same way, like in North Hollywood. There's a large Hasidic community that seems to, be in a specific area. But, I've never seen anybody in Los Angeles with horse-drawn, carriages and stuff. So it must be a challenge to be there for them on that level. But the traveling in the world is so fascinating just to see cultures around the world and how different things are. Yet on other levels, everything's very similar, and that's what drives you crazy about strife between areas. When you look at the people and you go, man, it's just people wanting to enjoy their lives and live their lives. So it's a pretty cool place over here. Like a big, I think it's a hotel next door. We'll go around back to where the buses and the trucks are and go in the back door. And it's fascinating to go out here and you find areas like at stores. I just went to a CVS this morning, and there's an area that is parking for horse and carriage. And it's not just having handicap parking, but they actually have designated areas for them where they can tie off the horses. Amazing. Gentlemen,
hello.
How are you today?
How are you, sir?
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Shipshewana is the area. It's the, who gave us, it says Shipshewana under that. Big open fields. Some cornfields going, and it'll be like Field of Dreams out here. It's for a gig it and they will come. One of my favorite movies. One of the best things about that to me was Costner's wife in that was Amy Madigan. She's a wonderful actress, but she was the lead singer in a band called Jelly, and I did their album, and we've been friends since then. She's really a wonderful, wonderful actress. So back here we just have these beautiful fields out here. And let's take a walk in the hall. This is our bus right here. It's so great they have these roll outside, so once you park it, these things come out, and all of a sudden that front lounge is twice as big. So you can hang out in there and it's not claustrophobic or anything. I showed the other bass yesterday. Here, let me show you my bass that I use in the show. Oh, come on, over it. This is the ding wall that I'm using in the show. This beautiful matte gold. Sheldon's such a brilliant designer. I'll show you on the back. One of the big pain in the asses with instruments a lot of times is getting into the battery compartment. It's always really, here's the battery compartment with magnets. So you just snaps right in, pop it out. Here, a lot of times if you need to access this area where the controls are, it's hard, you're sticking your fingernail under or whatever. You put a slot in there, so once you undo the screws, you just go like that and it pops off. So leave that till sound check. This was my replacement case from the Phil Collins tour, where when it arrived back in LA, this entire area was destroyed. I think a forklift went through it, and I auctioned the trunk off on my Facebook channel and ended up, I think, getting $1,500 for it, which the guy was thrilled who got it because he put it in his music room with a glass top and made a table out of it, and I sent the $1,500 to the Elephant Sanctuary in Tennessee. So it was a win-win, but I missed the old one. It had a lot of history in it. Let's see what we got going on in here, and then I will take you to the room itself. Now here, we just opened up airing out our wardrobe cases. My suit is in there, my shoes are down there. Pretty thrilling. Now let's see, we got catering is back here. This is way pre-locked. There's trouble in this room. Jeff, you gonna cut me? You're gonna cut me? Ooh, it looks so good. You are born to be mild. Without these guys, we're nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. You kids.
That is my new number.
James, you continue eating. You have to.
Hey y'all, we're in catering. We're in Shipshewana. Say it 3 times fast. Shipshewana, Shipshewana, Shipshewana.
Man, you were enjoying that fine spread you got there.
We got great Mexican food in
Yeah.
Shipshewana. I said it again.
Look at that. We got tortillas over here. We got a variety of meats and beans, which we want lots of beans before a bus ride.
Exactly.
dinner will be out later. We're just here. That's basically the lunch that was given to the crew for setup and all that. Let's see where we're going now.
Yes.
Here's the dressing room. Troublemakers. Toilet. Lyle's room. Another of our rooms in here. Another of our rooms.
Channel, Roku channel. We'll figure it out. We'll see what you can find.
No, not you.
I was like, well, hi to you too.
Well, hello there, darling. Hold up. What?
That's all you, buddy. You can have that.
It's you again.
No, I know. Like gum on your shoe. Okay, here's the hall. Totally different than last one. We have screens on both sides. Now this is where they air out the sound system. Once again, Yogi and Buck.
So he was playing on the pedal bar.
Look at this beautiful piece of equipment. Hi,
He said,
Buck.
Okay, well that's enough of that. Hi, Lee.
It's everybody saying hi to you.
Hello, Lee.
He's
Hello.
one of the baddest ass
It's a
steel
beautiful-
players on the stage.
It's a beautiful day in Indiana.
Thank you.
We are in Indiana, right?
And Yogi is my lifesaver. He is my love bug here on the road. There's so much affection between us. Or is it infection?
Before I forget,
Yeah.
hey Jim, come over here. Jim is one of our house guys, but he's a bass player. He
Oh,
plays
cool.
a Motown band, and you're one of his major influences. So
Jim.
What's up? It's a huge honor.
Oh, it's a
watch me
pleasure.
step in.
Former-
Watch the cable,
I'm
watch
a
the
bass
cable.
player myself,
Wait,
but I'm
he's got a
been a fan.
pick guard out of my workbench there with some Sharpie. So to Jim, maybe you could draw him a finger or whatever.
I'd be proud to.
Yeah, there you go.
Return the favor. Thank you. Now we're in love.
So anyway,
I'll get to it.
all right, on your way.
Thank you so much.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. Hey,
Just fell over Lyle's stand.
I'll fix it. Leave it.
See, that's why
Walk away.
Yogi's
Hey,
here for when I
walk away.
when I
Just leave
completely
it. Walk
screw
away.
up. There's my rig.
Just
There's
walk.
my EA 4x10. Yeah. Got the 2 amp heads here. One is redundant, just in case anything happens. And just a cable into a tuner that basically is an on-off switch. I don't have any effects in this.
That was cool. Yeah,
Russell's kit.
That was cool because I'd never set one up before.
Don Lombardi, who owns EW Drums. He's like one of the major people in drum world. He and I were in a band together in 1963 or 4. So he's actually the person I've known longest in the music business that I'm still in contact with. Really amazing. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Shit happens.
I know, and it always happens with me.
Tumbleina. Hey, Grace.
Monitor mixing is over here. I'm going to step around here, take a look at the hall from the other end. Keep an eye on that. I know what's going on there.
I just want to say thank you for being a voice of reason on Facebook.
Thank you. I'm talking to my clubhouse. Say hi.
Hey.
Thanks.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
really appreciate your time in Facebook jail and everything.
Yeah, I wear it as a badge of honor.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
I'm going to keep trying. Keep filming too. So they do this, they run frequencies through the PA system to dial it all in. I just want to get done before one of those frequencies is done handling. So this is the view tonight of the stage. And let's go out and see what the lobby looks like. I haven't been up here yet. Nice. This is actually quite nice out here. Look at this. Love Willie. It's amazing. I loved working with B.J. Thomas. He was so wonderful. Got to work with Judy Collins. Just like going into a hard rock. Wow, Scotty McCree won American Idol. I did his album. John Michael Montgomery did him. Look at Pam Tillis. Wow, this is crazy. Worked with individual guys from Three Dog Night. Never did Three Dog themselves, but worked with America. Toured with 38 Special. Did an album with Lori Morgan. It's amazing. Got to work with Rob Mallow from Mavericks. This is pretty fabulous up here. Look at all these hats. Pretty cool. A little more Willie. Wow. Look at this. It's really something. Buzz. Love Buzz. Worked with Jeff Foxworthy on a gig. Worked with the Oak Ridge Boys. Did some gigs with the Drifters back in the 60s. Worked with Michael W. Smith and Amy Grant. Trace Atkins. Wow, this is freaking me out. This is pretty great. This is what you see out on the streets. Charlie Pride. Worked with Rodney. Susie Bogus. I love working with Susie. So here's Swag. And here, ooh, I see some good stuff coming up. This is really cool. Clint. Did lots with Clint. He's so great. The Bellamy Brothers worked with them.
How many of these people did you play with?
Most of them.
Did you really?
It's freaking me out.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm filming for my clubhouse, and every wall I look on, I'm on like half the records on the walls. This is beautiful. This is
cool.
really a beautiful venue. One of the nicest venues we've been in.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Just this whole presentation. It's like a really lovely hard rock. You know.
And that's kind of what we're going after.
Yeah, it's great. I'm totally loving this. I may stay out here and not go up there.
No, we can come for that. We want to see you play.
Okay, I'll be back then. And who's Jason Eskridge? You know, if it wasn't for Jason, this tour would completely fall apart. You know, it would be all over. He actually, Lyle doesn't sing in the show. Jason is ghosting everything. Lyle's just up there miming. Yeah. Look at this truck. How sweet is this? Oh, man. It's actually, if this was a 3 window and not a 5 window, this is what I learned to drive in, a dark green one. And my dad had it for his swimming pool cleaning business. And when I was 12 years old, he took me out to a Broadway parking lot on a weekend when it was closed, and I learned how to shift a 3 on the tree. And look at these downtown Shipshewana mural as it would have been in 1918. Look at this. This is really bitchin'. Ah, there's Steve Warner. I'll work with Steve Warner. Wow. I'm hearing music now. This could get really dangerous. Don might show up really quick here. So I am going to call it quits here and just check out behalf of Merck up there on the top. It looks like Country Bear Jamboree up there. Okay, everybody, I am out of here. I'm gonna get ready for sound check. So I'm gonna say goodbye to Jason Eskridge as he practices Lyle's vocals. See ya, honey.